The end of the world. A history of worry. Humans have always been fascinated by the end. From ancient myths to modern movies, the idea of the apocalypse has captivated our imaginations. Why are we so drawn to stories of destruction and chaos? Perhaps it is because they remind us of our own mortality. Today, we face new threats, such as climate change and nuclear war. These dangers have inspired a new wave of apocalyptic fears, but even in destruction, there is hope for a new beginning. Ancient fears, modern stories, apocalypse in pop culture. The apocalypse is a popular theme in modern entertainment. From movies and TV shows to video games and books, stories about the end of the world are everywhere. Why are these stories so popular? They allow us to explore our deepest fears in a safe environment. We can experience the thrill of danger without real risk. Apocalyptic stories also confront our anxieties about the future. In a world facing climate change, pandemics, and political instability, it is natural to worry about what the future holds. Apocalyptic fiction gives us a way to process these anxieties and explore different possible outcomes. But apocalyptic stories are not just about fear and anxiety. They can also be entertaining and thought-provoking. A good apocalyptic story will keep us on the edge of our seats while also making us think about the world around us. It will force us to ask ourselves difficult questions about what it means to be human and what we are willing to fight for. Real dangers, climate change, and other threats. While the apocalypse may seem like the stuff of fiction, there are real threats facing our planet. Climate change is perhaps the most pressing danger we face. The Earth's climate is changing at an alarming rate, and the consequences are already being felt around the world. We are seeing more extreme weather events, such as floods, droughts, and wildfires. Sea levels are rising and glaciers are melting. If we do not take action to address climate change, the consequences will be devastating. Another threat to our planet is nuclear war. The world's nuclear powers possess enough weapons to destroy human civilization many times over. The risk of nuclear war may seem remote, but it is a very real danger. A single miscalculation or accident could lead to a global catastrophe. In addition to climate change and nuclear war, there are many other threats to our planet, such as pandemics, resource depletion, and artificial intelligence. These threats may not be as well known as climate change or nuclear war, but they are just as real and potentially just as dangerous. Section 4. Can we survive? Prepping for disaster. In the face of these threats, it is natural to feel overwhelmed and powerless. However, there are things we can do to prepare for disaster and increase our chances of survival. One important step is to become more self-sufficient. This means learning how to grow our own food, purify our own water, and generate our own power. It also means learning basic survival skills, such as first aid, fire starting, and shelter building. Another important step is to build a community of like-minded individuals. In a disaster situation, we will need to rely on each other for support. By building strong communities, we can increase our resilience and our chances of survival. Of course, no amount of preparation can guarantee our survival in a major disaster. However, by taking steps to prepare, we can increase our chances of making it through. We can also gain a sense of control and agency in a world that often feels increasingly uncertain. Section 5. The future is uncertain. What can we do? The apocalypse may be a popular topic for entertainment, but it is not something we should take lightly. There are real threats facing our planet, and we need to take action to address them. We need to reduce our impact on the environment, work to prevent nuclear war, and find solutions to the other challenges facing humanity. The future is uncertain, but it is not hopeless. We have the power to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. The question is, will we? What are your thoughts on the future? What steps can we take to create a more sustainable and just world?